so we've got a suitor, Petruchio, coming into town who is determined to find a rich wife. There's just so much comedy, there's so much fun being had between these two people that have finally met their match in one another, neither one wanting to yield to the other.
She's a person who grew up in a society where she doesn't get to express herself how she would normally, and she has a younger sister who, for her sister, she fits into those very feminine gender roles. She fits into those quite neatly, and Kate doesn't really fit into those, and so it's frustrating. And she expresses her frustration, which really bothers a lot of people.
And I think a lot of times people forget that it is a love story. Katarina has this line she says, "What are we but foul-contending rebels?" And we kind of look at that as like everyone else is kind of soft focus around us after we meet each other because we're so focused on one another. It's like instantaneous. I think when I thought more about that instead of this guy who's gonna tame this woman, it seems more appropriate and more fun and more personable for him to really, love her and want her and find the human in that.
And so we were watching Kate and Petruchio struggle and literally wrestle with one another and wrestle with us with this idea of how do we come together and meet one another in the middle.
One of the great things about this production is that we take a lot of inspiration from Commedia dell'arte, and so I really just went from the type that my character fit into. One of the Commedia lovers is actually named Hortensio, and so I was like, that's probably a good place to start, and so I just kind of started here. That's not really a headspace, it was more of a body inward sort of thing this time.
Here at Reynolds, we've got a really nice setup. And on the road, we'll have varying stages. We'll be outdoors, indoors, on grass, on concrete. And so it really is just a credit to the actors that they can take something that they've crafted and worked on and then put it into any atmosphere. We're bringing the element of puppetry, the element of Italian opera, and then commedia, and putting it all into this world to make a colorful, fun, rich, and energetic production.
It is a show for kids age 7 to kids age 90.
I think it's the most accessible of the Shakespeare plays. There's music, there's dancing, there's fun, there's laughs, we beat each other up for fun, and it's hilarious.
It's a depiction of one of Shakespeare's most lively romances. The story of Kate and Petruchio is one about people learning how to love one another, even though they are not typical lovers.
And you know what? Sometimes it's nice to watch two people fall in love, however they do it.